Okay, here we go. So I have taken the wiring that was draping along the tires and around the front, and I've basically lifted it over and laid it back here on the where the wipers used to be. Okay, so it's on that channel there. If you do this right, and it's not hard to do, disconnect your positive terminal here. It's 10 millimeter. Just take that positive cable off completely. Okay. Your fuse box will bolt up. There is a factory hole right here. It has the factory fuse box has threads on the back side of this bracket when it was bolted down here on the fender. So use a long bolt, run it down through there, just zip it tight. I usually drill another hole over here. I will then mount these grounds to this hole because there's a nut on the back side of this. All right, so I'll drill a hole. I'll have this mounted here. I will also run a sheet metal screw in that bracket. That's your third side, so your fuse box doesn't sit there and do this the whole time. Okay, so that'll be 3 mounting points on your fuse panel. It'll sit right here. I'll have the cover over it, or we just some of them we leave open because we run the inner fenders. We don't have any problems with that. On your grounds, so this cable right here is your factory ground to your battery, and it attaches right here. I usually take this bolt or this end off, and I will solder on another eyelid similar to this, and I'll attach it right here to the shock mount. Okay, so that way the chassis and the engine are grounded together. And then I'll do another video on this, on wiring the car from a battery in the back, but I will usually take my negative cable from the battery, run it up through this hole, attach it here, and continuously attach it here. Okay, so you can never get too many grounds on here. Okay, but I will have it all, everything will be attached and grounded. Then I'll take another ground from here and attach it to my body up here. Okay, you want to have everything grounded because everything works off of a ground on these things. All right, and then we'll go over the power at another point, another time. But to make it real simple, you're gonna take a positive. Well, this is gonna have it all going to here, so you could take your take all these wires, cut them loose, and cut this end off, put an eyelid on it, and attach it here, because your battery in the back is going to go straight from the battery to here. Okay, so then that's going to power everything up in this area. Your starter's still going to work the same off your key. None of that, we're not changing any of that. The only thing we're changing is the location of the battery. I hope that helps. If you have any problems or get stuck, give me a call.